Drinking hot tea almost doubles risk of esophageal cancer, new study says. Researchers found that tea drinkers who like their beverage to be warmer than 60 degrees Celsius 140 degrees Fahrenheit and consumed more than 700 ml of tea per day, about 2 large cups, had a 90% higher risk of esophageal cancer, when compared to those who drank less tea and at cooler temperatures. The study looked at more than 50,000 people in Golestan, a province in northeastern Iran. Many previous has found a link between hot tea drinking and esophageal cancer. This study is the 8th most common cancer in the world and is often fatal, killing approximately 400,000 people every year, according to the International Agency for Research on Cancer. It is usually the esophagus is a long tube through which swallowed food and liquids travel to reach the stomach. The estimates that 13,750 new cases of esophageal cancer will be diagnosed in men and 3,900 new cases in women in the United States in 2019. The team of researchers followed 50,045 people, aged between 40 and 75, for an average of 10 years. Between 2000, the study said more research was needed on why exactly drinking very hot tea is associated with the higher risk of esophageal cancer. Stephen Evans, a professor of pharmacoepidemiology at the London School of Hygiene and Tropical Medicine, said that it was the heat that was the issue rather than the type of beverage. In the United States and Europe, tea is rarely consumed at temperatures above 65 degrees Celsius 149 degrees Fahrenheit, but in places like Russia, Iran, Turkey, and South America, it is common to drink tea that hot or even hotter. Dr. James Deutsch, Senior Research Associate at University College London, said that hot drinks were an established risk factor for esophageal cancer.
Raindrop, drop top, smoking, no cooking the hot pot. Fucking on your bitch, yeah, that. Looking up, open the park pot.